What comes to mind when you think of a school bathroom? Most likely anything but actually using the restroom. Fighting, vaping, vandalism. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my experience with school bathrooms and just talk about what really went down in them. So during this past school year, me and my friends would all sit together at lunch. And on most days, they wanted the whole group to come to the restroom together. So you're probably wondering why? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Rape wars. Yeah, you heard me correctly. The Rape Wars was pretty much a game that was set up in the restroom every single day. Yeah, every single day. Pretty crazy. Now, you're probably curious as to what this game is. The Rape Wars is basically a death match with either 1v1s, 2v2s, or an extra game mode, if you want to call it that, the Juggernaut round. So basically, we would either get two dudes or four dudes in the stall at once, set a timer, and see who could pin each other down and hump the shit out of them for a full minute. Now, I mentioned the Juggernaut round. What is that, you're probably wondering? So basically, we would either get two or three dudes in the stall at once to gang up on one fat dude. Yeah, that's what the Juggernaut round is. Three dudes trying to pin down a big guy to hump the shit out of him. Now, sometimes we would add modifiers, such as throwing cafeteria food over the stall, throwing handfuls of water to get each other wet and have a chance of slipping and losing the battle. Water-soaked paper balls that hurt when you threw them, and just any random thing that they could throw over the stall to make the battle more interesting. So I said that this was pretty much a daily thing. Why? I have no idea. Dudes didn't want to eat lunch, I guess. So this being a daily occurrence pretty much meant that, we were bound to get caught at some time. Now, most of the time, our police officer that stayed in the school to protect us and watch over us to make sure nothing bad or illegal is happening. He would stay right outside of the restroom while we were doing this. So, to no one's surprise, after one of our little rape wars, the cop comes in the restroom after it is completely creamed top to bottom, trash and food everywhere. So he ends up reporting all of us to the front office and we have to come in to go talk about what happened. So basically we were all just really guilty and we ended up admitting pretty much all that they were asking. The food, there was stuff all in the bathroom, so, yeah, we admitted to all of it. But something that they didn't ask about was the rape wars. Surprisingly enough, I don't think they even knew about, what was going on in the restroom. Now, something that I kind of wanted to talk about was how they brung up the banana. Now, you're probably wondering, what's this about a banana, right? Now, we actually still don't know who did it, but while we were doing a little battle in the stall, some random dude ran into the restroom, chucked a moldy ass banana, and it splat on the wall and landed in the toilet while we were doing a battle. So you can imagine when they brought this up in the office, you know, interrogating us pretty much. I started smiling and I was trying my hardest not to laugh, and I'm sure they saw me covering my mouth, but they didn't really say anything to me. But anyways, after the little interrogation part in the office, we ended up having to call some, parents and whatever. We ended up cleaning the restroom too, so we saved all that from, the janitors, which I'm pretty glad about. Now you're probably wondering, what exactly did we gain from all this? Well, nothing at all. I guess some dudes just wanted some entertainment, and to be honest, well, they got their entertainment. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys have experienced anything somewhat similar. I'd like to get a laugh from you guys' stories. But anyway, thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe as it helps me build my channel a little further. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Later.